Good morning, everybody. How are we this fine weekend? It is 7:45 on a Sunday morning, and yours truly is on a bit of a blitz roll. I've won. I think I got a draw, but I've won like 4 games. This is really sweet. I'm gonna have to share this with you. So this is Hermann Brest, 1908. So yeah, rated slightly higher than me at the start of the game, 1477. I'm 1465, trying to get back to 1500. Might do a blitz tournament later on, we shall see. Anyway, we have ourselves a Spanish. Of course, I play the Jaenisch and the quiet D3. Now, I don't know I can't remember the theory here. I really ought to. Me taking the pawn isn't really a tempo move. They'll just take back with their pawn. I decide to develop. He pins. I kick. Right, I'm definitely in quite a forward-facing mood today with the eye on aggression. Okay, he decides to trade the bishop. That's maybe questionable. Now, I have pulled up the analysis. I haven't looked at this yet, but we'll take a quick look after the game. They now take the free pawn, which really does nothing to improve White's situation in this game. I choose to push d5. I think d6 is more conservative, but particularly it would trap in my dark squared bishop, and he does actually come to play a role later on. So White castles, I kick the other bishop and say, what are you doing? And he takes again. I take with the b pawn. Okay, so now we're in a situation. White has 2 knights, and so he's not German. He's from the Czech Republic. Okay, forgive me. So and I've got the 2 bishops. I've got a wonky pawn structure. White has 1 offside pawn. Okay. So he grabs the pawn here. Now, obviously, I can't take with the queen because that walks into rook e1. So I develop my bishop. I'm actually planning on long castles, and I long castle. And my bishop looks kind of awkward here, but the idea is that I'm going to find a way to push these pawns forward, and lo and behold, my bishop is suddenly going to be aiming down on White's king. Okay, so out comes the other bishop, bishop d6, and now we've got double trouble, right? We have c3. So what I'm thinking is I have to prevent this as well. Right? If he gets in d4, then that's goodbye d4 for me, and goodbye c5, and goodbye bishop's dreams of murdering White. So I snatch the pawn first, actually, because I think, well, like, look, I do have 2 bishops now. I'd still like to do this, and knight now comes into my face. So obviously he's attacking the queen. I also see that I now have c5 with tempo. The knight moves away, and then I'm going to be able to push d4. So I bring my queen forward, threatening to capture on h2. Right? So this forces a concession. Back comes the queen. And having opened up the X marks the spot on the light squares, makes it even more important now for this bish to have a bit of fun. Queen comes out with check, king b8. Rook comes in. Nah, I ain't even bothered, son. Right? Bishop's defended. I mean, if you had another rook, maybe that would be useful, but just the one. Okay, so out comes the knight, and now it's time to pull the trigger. c5, knight moves away. I now kick the queen with tempo as well. So I'm kind of doing lefts and rights here. Queen comes back, doubling up with the rook, and now d4. Hallelujah. I've opened up the LSB, right? DSB is now looking at a mini pyramid of pawns, but don't you worry. He snatches this, right? And I'm thinking, this is a lesson that's really been coming up a lot recently. It's like when you've got your gear all lined up against your opponent, right? When you've got threats, right? Threats within threats, upon threats, yeah? Sometimes, and very often, the right thing to do is just go in like a nutter. Go berserker. So h4. I'd like to damage this. He takes here. And this, now I have a think. Like 25 seconds, I have a jolly good thing. I've got 2.5 minutes on the clock, right? And the question that I said to myself out loud is, can I give up that dark square bishop? And I'll be honest with you, I didn't calculate this through, but they're in the final 2 moves of the game. Okay? I capture here. He snatches the bishop. Okay? And now, rather than trying to come in with my queen or anything, G takes h2, check. And look at this guy. Right? That bishop that I put all that work into unleashing, this is the end of the game, right? The only legal move here, I think, is king there, and then it's going to be queen there, checkmate. What a nice finish, right? That bishop was definitely poisoned. So let's have a quick look now, flip over to the, ooh, okay. 81 accuracy from me in the 1700. Wow, but I blundered majorly in the middle game there. Okay, let's have a quick look. Okay, book. Yeah. Okay. Could have done the same with development, but h5 is fine. It's 0.3 of a pawn. And this is okay. d5 is a mistake. Okay, getting my knight away from the bishop. Okay. With tempo, actually. And this is a miss. He says I should have just grabbed the pawn here. Okay, so snatches, recaptures with B, okay. Rather than the queen. And that is a brilliant move. I mean, yeah. It meets the chess.com description of brilliant, but it's not exactly winning. Now this is a blunder. Should have just captured that pawn with the bishop. Okay. So this is my blunder. And now this is a miss. Why? What could he have done? What free pawn? Ooh. Ew. Yes, I do not like this game. In the words of Blim Battle. No, I do not like this game. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. Okay, well he missed it. Herman missed it. Okay, castle's best move now. White is still good. Knight f3. I'm still not bothered about taking that pawn yet. Okay, now we're back on equal terms, and this, you know, this happens in chess a lot. And you know, it's not about what the engine thinks; it's about what your opponent thinks. Right? Have you got them on the ropes? Do they feel hopeless? Do they feel upset? Okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, jolly good. Excellent stuff. Putting all my queen in all the right places. And that's a great move. Bingo. Yeah. By the way, chess.com, you overlooked an opportunity to eventually win material is not the best English. To win is an infinitive, and you aren't supposed to put an adverb in the middle of it. It's called a split infinitive, man. I know that I have at least one grammar geek that follows this channel. Okay, so what should I have done here? Oh, missed the pin. Well, I wasn't thinking pins. I wasn't thinking materially here. I was thinking. So I had one bite at the cherry there. And off goes the queen. Okay. And we're equal. Equal, schmequal. Oh, h4. Boom. Boom, shakalaka, boom, shaka. And that is a blunder. Right? White's thinking front foot. White's thinking attack. And boom. Brilliancy. Oh, oh, oh. It's mate into 2. Bosh. Okay? It's good. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. And particularly this finish here. You know, this is the critical position, right? And that is the move to find. So that is going straight in the study for probably attacking ideas. I've got a whole study on brilliant attack stuff with sacrifices and whatever, all from real games, which you can get if you join Chess Bootcamp Live. $49 a month, but $9 in your first month, and plus you get between 4 and 5 2-hour live training sessions every month as well, with me, with James, who's just from Chess Goals YouTube, just hit 2,000 rapid. Well done to James. Craig is like 2,400 rapid as well, and we also have sessions with Colin in Norway, who you may know on this channel, Jose Raul Capablanca, comments a lot, who's also a 2,000 rated player. So, you know, some quality stuff there, and really, really good sessions. It's really good to train with others. So you put in the code TRIAL. So go to chessbootcamp.club, put in the code TRIAL, get your first month for $9, and you also get all of these private studies that I've got on different tactics, and the entire recorded back catalogue going back years, right? So fill your boots. It's good stuff. So I might see you on there. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.